Hello everyone. Again this lecture is continuation of BDC. We will continue with the topic BDC. We will move on to transaction code SC38. We will move on to same program Z underscore BDC underscore MM02. I am displaying the program. Now we have the file path. Now we have to read the data which is available at that path. So for reading the data at that particular path, we again have the function module, or we again have the reusable component which is given by the SAP. So we will call one more reusable component, that is GUI underscore upload. Enter. We are calling this reusable component with the help of pattern. Now we have to provide the file name. What is the purpose of this GUI underscore upload function module? Whenever I am passing the path to this reusable component, or whenever I am passing the path of the file to this reusable component, it will return me the data which is available at that particular path. So what we will do? We will pass the path of the file to this reusable component. This variable has the path of the file. Now see, this p underscore file is of type local file, which is of character 128. Now if we see this reusable component, in this our file name is of type string, so there is a type mismatch. So what we will do, we will declare one local variable which is of string type. So data lv underscore file which is of type string. I am declaring one local variable for file which is of type string. Now I am moving the file to lv underscore file variable. P underscore file is of character type, lv underscore file is of string type. Now I am moving this file to a string type variable. Now I am using this string type variable here. Control C, Control V. Because this function module or this reusable component only accepts the file in string format. So I have taken one string variable and I have moved that character variable. Now I move the value of character variable to string type variable, and I have used that string type variable here. Now see, our data is in the form of Excel. How we have stored the data? We have stored data with the help of tab operator. Now how SAP has understand the concept of tab? I am uncommenting this parameter has field separator. In SAP, tab is identified by hash. So in the file, whenever it sees tab or whenever it identifies tab, it will take it as a second column, or it will take it as the starting of new data. So in SAP, how we can identify the tab? With the help of hash. So you have to provide the value of hash field separator as hash. Now we have to type the internal table name which returns the data. So I have to declare one internal table. In my internal table, there are two number of columns. First one is material description, first one is material number, second one is material description. So I am declaring one type for the internal table. Suppose my type name is lty underscore data. Our first column name is Matenar, which is of type Matenar, because Matenar is the data element for Matenar. Now we have the second column MAKTX, which is of type MAKTX. Now I am ending this. Now I am declaring one internal table. Data lt underscore data type table of lty underscore data. This is my internal table. Now I am declaring one local structure or work area which is of type ls underscore data, which is of type lty underscore data. LT stands for local table, LS stands for local structure. Now I'm providing the name of the internal table here, lt underscore data. Now I'm checking for the syntax. I'm activating the file. Now we will check for the data in the debugging mode. Firstly, I am putting the breakpoint here. I am running the program. I am taking the file from the desktop, F6. I am selecting the file, that is materials. Now this is my file path. Now I am passing this file path to this reusable component. Pressing F6. Now I am passing this file to this reusable component. I am pressing F6. Yes, allow. Now see. Now we will check for the data. This is my internal table. Now this internal table has 4 number of entries. This is the file which we have stored into the desktop. Now this file into my SAP system. Now I have read this data and my data is now in the internal table. Now I am exiting from the debugger. Now we have the data which is available at the desktop. Now I have the data in my internal table. I am moving on to transaction code SC38, going for change mode of the program. Now I am uncommenting the code which I have commented. Now what we will do, this is the recording for one record. Now if we want to use this recording for whole the records, we will use this recording into the loop. So we will make a loop at internal table. My internal table name is lt data into ls data. For every loop there is a end loop statement. Now our two things are coming from the desktop or two things are coming from the file. So I am, instead of hard coding, I am passing it from the structure. So this is my material number field. So it is coming from the Excel file. So I am writing it as ls data matenar. Now my second thing is material description. Rather than hard coding, the data is coming from my text document or Excel file. ls underscore data hyphen maktx. Now we have used this recording, the recording which we have made for one record. Now we are using this recording inside the loop. For now we are using this recording for each and every record. Now we are commenting this perform open group. Now we are commenting this perform close group. Now we are commenting this perform BDC transaction. Now see, in this whole recording we have two performs, BDC underscore dynpro, BDC underscore field. So what we have to do, for every perform there must be a form and form. See, in this program there is no form and form. So we have to write the logic for perform BDC underscore dynpro, for perform BDC underscore field. So what you have to do, you have to double click on this include. Yes, go for display mode, go to the end of the program and copy these two performs. Control C and paste this two includes or paste these two performs into your program. There is no need for fval, so comment this. There is no need for this end if statement. Now comment this include also, because there is no need for this include now, because we have already copied two performs. Now what we will do, we will declare one internal table, suppose lt underscore BDC data, which is of type BDC data. This is very important concept. In case of BDC, we are always filling one internal table which is of type BDC data. See, when I am seeing for this type of this BDC data, it has 5 things: program, dynpro, dynpro begin, fname, fval. What is this internal table? This internal table is of type BDC data. Whenever I am doing the recording, the whole data will store into this internal table. Suppose I am declaring one structure also for this or work area, that is ls underscore BDC data, type BDC data. Now I am changing some names. Our structure name is ls underscore BDC data. Our structure name is ls underscore BDC data. Structure name is ls underscore BDC data. Structure name is ls. Now we are appending the data from the structure to the internal table. My internal table name is lt underscore BDC data. Clearing ls underscore BDC data. This is my structure. This is my structure. Now I am appending the data from the structure to the internal table. See now how it will work. Now we have the first record. We will go for first perform BDC underscore dynpro. Now what it will do, it will append the data to the internal table lt BDC data. Back. Now it will go for another perform. It will again move the data or append the data to the internal table lt BDC data. So for each and every step, the data is appended to one internal table, that is lt underscore BDC data. Now we will use this internal table. Now we will use this internal table to upload the materials or to upload the data into the SAP system. Now our internal table which has hold the data is lt underscore BDC data, which is of type BDC data. Now we will continue this in the next session.